Hello and welcome to Only Connect, a quiz so clever and so grown up that if it went to watch a ballet, it would stay awake. It's tough, but it's friendly, so don't be scared. Come closer and relax. A little closer. 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 Now you're too close, you're freaking me out. Let's meet the teams. On my right, it's the fantasy writers. Jeff Ryman, a native Canadian and science fiction novelist who teaches creative writing at Manchester University. Liz Williams, also a science fiction novelist and a practising witch with a PhD in philosophy. And their captain, Paul Cornell, a freelance writer who's written scripts for Doctor Who, Primeval and Robin Hood. Together they are the fantasy writers. Paul, what do you look for in fantasy writing? How do you judge it?
I'd say some relationship to the here and now. It's always about what's going on right now. And as is the best work by these two wonderful authors beside me.
And you've written for Doctor Who. Is that fantasy?
I would say it has a strange relationship with fantasy and science fiction. It's a bit of both and a bit of other stuff too.
Do you know, I've never seen an episode.
You're the one.
I don't know why I'm saying that so proudly. It's exactly the kind of thing that quizzers would despise me for. I'm sorry, I haven't. I'll catch up when I get home. Your opponents are the bridge players. Chris Cooper, a civil servant and mathematical modeller with a PhD in theoretical chemistry. Tim Dickinson, a computer programmer with a degree in maths. And their captain, Nick Smith, an Oxford English graduate who now runs a home learning organisation. United by their love of a challenging card game, they are the bridge players. Nick, what is it about bridge that attracts you three?
Well, bridge is perhaps the most intellectually challenging of card games, but it combines individual and personal skills with an element of teamwork. So I think it's the queen of card games. I think it is to all other card games what chess is to noughts and crosses.
Is there a bridge partnership among the three of you?
Well, I play quite a bit with Tim and occasionally with Chris, but he's a little difficult to manage, so I'll stick with Tim.
Have you ever had an argument with Tim over the bridge table?
Yes, we very nearly come to blows on several occasions.
Well, is there going to be teamwork tonight? Let's find out by playing the quiz. In round one, I simply ask the teams what connects four apparently random clues. The fewer clues you need to see before giving me the answer, the more points I'll give you. But, of course, if you run out of time or give me an incorrect answer, I'll throw it over to the other team for a possible bonus. Fantasy writers, you won the toss. You'll be going first. If you've seen the show on TV, you might expect to choose from some Greek letters here. But no, our viewers found them elitist, so we've simplified things. I'll now invite you to choose an Egyptian hieroglyph.
I think I'll go for the horned viper, please.
Kicking off with the horned viper, your first clue is coming up, and your time starts now.
Well, that's Arthur, isn't it?
Arthur, King of the Britons.
King, right, so next, please. That's... Well, that's Dundas. Dundas. Wait a minute, Arthur... Dundas.
Arthur, yeah.
OK, next, please.
Arthur. You think?
Popeye's nemesis was Bluto.
Bluto.
Arthur...
Bluto.
Dundas. Shall we go for four?
I
Yeah.
think we're going to have a go.
Next, please.
Got five Brutus. Brutus was the mythological king.
OK, yes, they were all Brutus.
That is correct for 1 point. Can you talk me through the clues a little?
Well, Liz, you
Yeah,
know.
mythological first king of Britain wasn't Arthur, it was Brutus, actually, of Troy, I think. Jean's on... don't know.
I thought it was David Dundas, but apparently it was a Brutus. Popeye's nemesis was once Bluto and then became Brutus. And obviously the assassin of Julius Caesar.
Et tu, Brute. Yes, the Jeans On jingle advertised the Brutus Clothing Company. And according to Geoffrey of Monmouth, it's Brutus is the mythological king. And Popeye's nemesis, yes, more commonly known as Bluto, but he does go by the other name, sometimes Brutus. So well done, you found the connection. Bridge players, your turn to pick a hieroglyph.
We'll try twisted flax, please.
Twisted flax, your first clue is coming up now.
Scarlet. Next.
Red. Could be red. Blue ball and croquet.
You hit it with a red ball.
You hit it with a mallet.
Do you want to take another?
Next, please.
They go first. Maybe the blue ball goes first. That'll be scarlet. Maybe
Yeah,
blue ball
then
did
go.
Pluto.
They all,
Blue ball
you're right. They all
does
go
go
first.
first.
Yeah.
They all go first.
Coming in after just 3 clues, you get 2 points. They all go first. The 4th clue would have been left of the dealer button, which in a game of poker would be first to act. Very well done. Back to the fantasy writers to pick a hieroglyph.
Let's go for the Eye of Horus, please.
The Eye of Horus. Your first clue is coming up now.
Philip II of Spain.
Was king. King?
King in England. Next, please.
No.
Simon Bolivar was king of a country that he was not
Not,
from.
yes.
Shall we go for it?
that? Yeah, go for it.
Go ahead.
Neither of these.
We think these people have all been kings of countries that they were not themselves from.
Now, I like your ambition coming in after just 2 clues. Of course, the danger with that is that when I show the next 2 clues, you'll see it doesn't apply. I must bring up those next clues to show to your opponents, the bridge players, who have a chance of scoring a bonus point.
Founded countries.
Yeah.
They
Founded America.
Founded names.
they founded the country.
Founded another country.
In America, South America.
I'm afraid I can't accept that. They did not found the country. You're closer, though. They all had countries named after them. Philip II of Spain, the Philippines, Bolivia, of course, Simon Bolivar, Colombia after Christopher Columbus, and Juan de Bermudez. So no points there, but bridge players, you can now choose your own question.
2 reeds, please.
2 reeds. Ah, that is going to be the sound or music question. You'll be hearing the clues. First one coming up now.
Story. 2 minutes?
Don't know.
Do you want the next? I don't recognise it at all.
Next.
Oh, should we get this? I think I've played it.
No idea.
No, I think go for the next one.
Next.
This is Manic Street Preachers. It's
Yes.
Australia.
10 seconds.
They're all named
yeah,
after.
I forgot.
Sorry, it's Australia. They're all named after countries or something.
Well, we don't have next.
Next one, next.
3
go for
seconds.
it. They're all linked by Australia.
That is not the answer I'm looking for, so there is a possible bonus for the fantasy writers. I'll just play you a snatch of the last clue.
There's one thing that I'm certain of. Return I will to old.
Coming back from exile?
I'm afraid you can't debate, I need an answer.
Are they all about individual countries?
Yes, they are about countries. You had that, bridge players, but it just slipped through your fingers. Australia was the 3rd one, Brazil in the last one, and the earlier songs you heard were Van Halen's Panama, and the one you thought you knew, Sibelius's Finlandia. Countries is the link, so you get a bonus point and the chance to pick your own question.
Let's go for lion, please.
OK, these are going to be picture clues. It's the picture question. First one coming up now.
That's a Pfennig. Next, please.
Man in a Russian hat.
That's Norman Bates in the shower scene in
That's right,
Psycho.
it is, you're right.
So Pfennig, what's his mother called? His mother is called... Anybody?
No. Go on.
No, not remember.
Shower scene in Psycho.
Begins with M,
Pfennig.
I think.
Psycho.
OK, let's go for the next.
Bates,
Pterodactyl.
Pterodactyl.
Is this...
They're all P's. I'll start with P's. Psycho.
Psycho.
Pterodactyl. Pfennig. Starts
10 seconds.
PS, PF, PT, PF, PS, PT.
5 seconds.
These are all words that begin with P without pronouncing the P.
They
Pfennig.
are words that begin with a silent P. Pfennig, psycho, pterodactyl. And the last clue would have been a pneumatic drill. Well done. Over to the bridge player.